Okay, so we've been doing body locking for the last 4 weeks. This is kind of the last video that we're going to be doing for a bit. I just want to go over the entries that we've been doing, because we looked at 6 total, maybe more like 5, but just as a recap. And if you are interested in sort of the system of body locking that we've been doing, you can just check out some of the videos that I posted last couple of weeks. So first setup that we did from a standing position was just a simple collar tie. I'll also just go over how we're taking our shot too when we actually enter the body lock. So from here, when we're going up against an open guard, the first thing I'm going to look to do is come down with a little club. And as I pull, I want to try to get Trey to bring his elbows away from his side. So as I pull and he posts, then I can drop my knee down, shoot my hands around, and enter into my body lock. And oftentimes we're going to end up in this sort of forced butterfly guard, but occasionally if we do a pretty good job of getting our one knee to the inside, we might end up in the half guard, which is ultimately where we'd like to go. So that's the first one that we went over, was just a simple collar tie, very similar to wrestling, bless you. Next one was lifting the ankle. So again, looking to get some waist exposure here. So maybe I come with a collar tie, boom, I start with that, and then I come down, grab the ankles, and as I lift, if Trey wants to stay in this position, I can then drop the ankles down, lower my level, shoot, and enter the body lock. Again, assuming this person wants to stay in the seated guard, they might post their hands behind their back, and that's going to give us the waist exposure that we're looking for. Another one I got straight from Nikki Ryan was this cool kind of like almost using loose passing left to right. What we're going to do from here is I grab a collar tie, boom, and then I get a downward V post on the ankle, and I'm going to start to shuffle to the side that I'm going. And from here, as Trey shifts his body to face me, I drop my knee, shoot my hands, and get into my body lock. The nice thing about this one is it's not very easy to follow. So we might actually be able to get like a side body lock on this one, where if I get my collar tie and post, and if I do a really good job here, I might be able to get into this side body lock position where I've kind of collapsed Trey's legs down and locked it up from here. So that one we've really liked recently. Last week we've been doing from the kneeling position. So if I were to approach the open guard from here, I come down and in front of Trey. The first thing I look to do is just get a shoulder post. So I just come forward, boom, post, and then follow through, connect my hands, and enter. So again, similar concept here. We can look to get a little bit of a collar tie coming forward, boom, I pull, come back, push, and then I shoot my hands around and enter from there. And then lastly, we're just kind of baiting the person with a grip. So as we're in the midst of a hand fight, I let Trey get one grip on my hand. I then pull my hand to me, circle my hand out, and then I get a 2-on-1. The first way that we used the 2-on-1 was driving it across the waist, and then I'm coming off the back. My forehead comes behind the tricep, and then I enter into my body lock straight behind. All right, and then the last one that we've got, again, we bait that wrist grip. I pull my hand to me, make my own wrist grip, circle my hand out. Once someone gets privy to this arm getting driven across the body, they might then respond by ripping the elbow free, and then I just follow through and enter my body lock. So a couple of entries from the standing position and a couple of entries from the kneeling position, just giving us lots and lots of options in getting to a body lock when we're dealing with someone who's a really good open guard player or potentially a really good